The average American eats half a cup of sugar or more every day. And when people try to cut back, surveys show they often end up craving sugar even more. Some even report symptoms that feel like withdrawal. So what actually happens to your brain and body when you quit sugar? Day 1, without sugar. The first change happens quietly. Your blood sugar drops and the pancreas steps in to help. It releases a hormone called glucagon, which breaks down glycogen, your stored sugar, into energy. Glycogen is attached to water. For every gram of glycogen, your body stores 3 grams of water. So when glycogen is used up, that water is released. This is why the first 24 hours without sugar often lead to a small but noticeable drop in water weight. Day 2, fatigue and cravings. On day 2, your body begins searching for new sources of energy. It activates gluconeogenesis, which turns proteins into sugar. Your fat stores also start breaking down into ketones. This metabolic shift can cause tiredness, headaches, irritability, and strong sugar cravings. Human studies on why this happens are limited, but animal research gives us clues. In rats, sugar triggers dopamine release in the brain's reward system, sometimes even stronger than cocaine does in those studies. This is why you may see headlines claiming sugar is more addictive than cocaine. But to be clear, there is no evidence that sugar affects humans the same way cocaine does. However, sugar does activate dopamine, which helps explain cravings during withdrawal. Day 3, metallic taste and bad breath. Around day 3, some people notice a metallic taste or bad breath. This happens because the body is now relying more on fat for energy. Breaking down fat creates ketones, and one of them, acetone, is released through your breath. It can smell like nail polish remover or rotten fruit. Studies even show that breath acetone levels can predict the amount of ketones in your blood. This effect is strongest on zero-sugar diets, including no fruit. If you're cutting only added sugars, it may be mild or barely noticeable. Days 5 to 10, taste buds reset. By the end of the first week, your taste buds begin to change. A study on fasting found that after several days without sugar, people became far more sensitive to sweet flavors. This makes sense. Eating lots of sugar dulls your sensitivity. You need more sugar to taste the same level of sweetness. When you cut it out, your taste threshold drops and foods start to taste sweeter naturally. After 6 weeks, better digestion. Around week 6, you might notice your digestion improving. IBS affects up to 10 to 20% of people in North America. Symptoms include bloating, cramps, diarrhea, and constipation. Many doctors recommend a low FODMAP diet, which naturally reduces refined sugars. Studies show that reducing refined sugar can improve IBS symptoms within 6 weeks, leading to more regular bowel movements and less bloating. After 10 weeks, clear skin. By 10 weeks, many people see improvements in their skin. High sugar intake spikes insulin, which increases inflammation and oil production. Both can contribute to acne. Clinical trials show that low sugar diets can significantly reduce acne lesions within 10 weeks. After 1 year, possible sleep improvements. After a year of lower sugar intake, some people experience better sleep. One large study of more than 50,000 women found that 3 years of lower sugar intake was linked to reduced insomnia. However, research on sugar and sleep is still mixed, so this effect may vary from person to person. 1 to 5 years, long-term protection. Reducing added sugar over several years lowers the risk of high blood pressure, heart disease, type 2 diabetes, obesity, and even some cancers, mostly due to reduced weight gain. Almost 46% of the added sugar in our diet comes from soda, and soda consumption has been declining in the United States for the past decade. Final question: artificial sweeteners. If you stop eating sugar, can you replace it with artificial sweeteners like aspartame? Or are they harmful? That is a separate discussion, and we cover it in another episode. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon for another video.